again in this chapter 9. So now we continue with chapter 9 on e-commerce, digital markets, digital goods. Okay, let's look at the student learning objective. The first one, what are the unique features of e-commerce, digital markets and digital goods? And then what are the principal e-commerce business and revenue models? Next, how has e-commerce transformed marketing? How has e-commerce affected business-to-business transaction? What is the role of m-commerce in business and what are the most important m-commerce application? And last one, what issues must be addressed when building an e-commerce presence? Okay, let's start. E-commerce today. E-commerce refers to the use of the internet and the web to transact business. More formally, e-commerce is about digitally enabled transaction between and among organizations and individuals. E-commerce began in 1995 and grew exponentially, still stable even in a recession. Companies that survived the dot-com bubble burst now thrive. E-commerce revolution is still in its early stages, however. So this figure, as we can see here, the growth of e-commerce starting from 1995 to forecasting to 2017. Keep increasing. Okay, in 2013, e-commerce revenues are growing again at an estimated 12% annually. Keep increasing 12% annually. Okay, the new e-commerce, social, mobile, local. Original e-commerce marketing are websites, display ad, and also measures eyeballs and impression of display ads. Measure eyeballs, eyeballs. Do you know what is eyeball? Eyeball? Eyeball is the unique visitor. Okay? So eyeball is the primary measure of success was how many eyeball or unique visitor a website produce. Okay. And then social, mobile, local e-commerce marketing. Because we are now the trend, mobile, the social. Okay. We have the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, mobile, localized ads and app. Okay, and the measures are from the conversation and also the engagement. Not based on the eyeball. Okay, for example, somebody eyeball the unique visitor, you make the website and you have the counter, right? So that is the measure of the success before this. But nowadays, no. It is measured from the conversation and engagement of your customer. Most of us have become so used to the internet that we take it for granted. Okay, let's look at the factors that make e-commerce so different from anything we have seen before. Ubiquity. Internet, web technology available everywhere. Work, home and so on, anytime. Okay, 24/7, 365 days a year. Anytime, anywhere. Okay, new market spaces change the balance of power from being business-centric to customer-centric. transaction costs for both businesses and customers are reduced because of this ubiquity. Okay, the effect of this ubiquity, marketplace removed from temporal geographic location to become market space, as I mentioned just now, and enhance customer convenience and reduce shopping costs. They don't have to go to the brick and mortar. Okay, everything online. And the next one is global reach. The unique features of e-commerce, global reach. The internet open markets to new customers. The technology reaches across national boundaries around us. If you live in Malaysia and you eat the beef burger, you can order it from a website and receive it the next day. If you want another rabbit burger, for example, okay, from New York City, this is the example lah, the global reach. Okay, if you wish to have something, you can have with this e-commerce. So the effect, commerce enabled across cultural and national boundaries seamlessly and without modification. The market space includes potentially billions of consumers and millions of businesses worldwide. The next feature is universal standards. One of the primary reasons e-commerce has grown so quickly and has become so widespread is due to the universal standard upon which the technology is built. So business don't have to build proprietary hardware, okay, software or network in order to reach customers, thereby keeping market entry cost to a minimum. Customers can use the universally accepted internet tools to find new products and services quickly and easily, okay, by keeping search costs to a minimum. So it truly a win-win situation for both sides. Okay, so universal standard, one set of technology standard, use the internet standard. Okay, the effect, okay, look here, disparate computer system easily communicate with one another, lower market entry costs because cost merchant must pay to bring goods to market, and lower consumer search costs, effort required to find suitable product. Next, richness, the richness of information available to customers, coupled with information that merchants are able to collect about them, opening up new opportunities for both businesses and customers. Okay, consumers can access more information than was previously available, and businesses collect more information than they were previously able to. Okay, for example, e-commerce support video, audio and text messages. The effect of this richness of information, possible to deliver rich messages with text, audio and video simultaneously to large numbers of people, and video, audio and text marketing messages can be integrated into single marketing message and consumer experience. Okay, next, interactivity. So interactivity, e-commerce originally presented simple static website to customers with limited possibilities of interactivity between the two. Now most major retailers and even small shop use a variety of ways to communicate back and forth with customers and create new relationship around the globe. So this e-commerce, okay, work through interaction with the user, and the effect, consumers engage in dialogue that dynamically adjusts experience to the individual, and consumer becomes co-participant in process of delivering goods to market. Okay, next feature, information density. While many people complain about having too much information pouring from the internet, it provides information density like no other medium. Okay, e-commerce provide information density like no other medium. Consumers enjoy price transparency, allowing them to compare shop quickly and easily. Cost transparency. Okay, cost transparency and price transparency. So information density. Large increases in information density, the total amount and quality of information available to all market participants. The effect is greater price transparency, greater cost transparency that enable merchants to engage in price discrimination. Okay? Okay, next. Next feature is personalization or customization. Technology that permits modification of messages or goods. The effect of this personalization, personalized messages can be sent to individuals as well as group. Products and services also can be customized to individual preferences. This is the unique features of e-commerce. And the last one is social technology. The technology promotes user content generation and social networking. Social networks are no longer limited to those people living in your immediate physical neighborhood or even the same university, college. Your social network can now extend to all four corners of the world. Users are generating their own content such as video, audio, graphic and pictures. So the effect of this social technology, new internet social and business model enable user content creation and distribution and support social network and support the many to many model. Okay, next part, key concept, digital market and digital goods. Okay, so let me give you a scenario. Let's say you are getting ready to buy a new car. You have already checked out the prices and information on several websites and have managed to get a pretty good deal because of the information you gathered. But now you need a loan and insurance for the new car. Okay? So your bank will give you a loan with let's say 7.5% interest rate. You think that's a little high. You call your insurance agent and she tells you the going rate is, for example, RM 1,500 ringgit a year. Okay, so you get feeling that the excellent discount you were able to run on the car itself will be quickly eaten up by the insurance and loan fees. Okay, but wait, you can check out the website offering loans and find out you can get 5% instead of 7.5% before this. You then discover you can get lower insurance for only, for example, before this 1,500, now you can get by 1,200 a year. Even if you don't use the website to procure the loan or insurance, you can still take the information to your bank and insurance agent and perhaps get them to renegotiate, because you were able to gather information from the internet rather than physically traveling from bank to bank or insurance company to insurance company. So your search costs were much lower. Okay, because of the information you have gathered from the web, the bank and insurance company no longer have the advantage of information asymmetry. So this digital market affect the decreased information asymmetry. That is, the bank and insurance company thought they had more information about the transaction than you did. Therefore, they had the upper hand. But once you gain more information about the transaction than you previously had, you were able to get better rates. So, the information asymmetry is a phenomenon that is occurring in many customer and business transactions and is directly attributable to the internet. Okay? Okay. Like the scenario that I told you just now, the decrease information asymmetry, reduce the search cost, the transaction cost. You don't have to go to the bank. Okay? And then delayed gratification effects dependent on the product, reduce the menu cost, increase the dynamic pricing. What is dynamic pricing? Menu cost. Okay. Menu cost, the cost that they are provide for you. Okay. They can just as easily engage in dynamic pricing based on information they gather from and about you. Dynamic, it can change lah, because you already know the price. Okay. And then increase price discrimination, increase market segmentation, and also the switching costs that effect dependent on product, stronger network effects, and more disintermediation. Disintermediation meaning that removing the middleman. Okay, by removing the middleman has allowed many companies to improve their profit while reducing prices. So in this example, okay, insurance companies are using this intermediation to remove the local agent from the transaction between itself and the customer. Airline has removed the travel agent from transaction with customers, thereby reducing their costs. Other industries also are following in their footsteps slowly. Okay. Okay. This is the figure illustrate you the benefit of this intermediation to the consumer. Okay. You can reduce the cost from the 48.50 to 20.45. Okay. Okay, next we look at what is digital goods. Digital goods. If product can be digitized, they can be sold and distributed on the internet. Okay. So music and books have been the forerunner. Now we are seeing movies and television shows taking the same path. Digital goods are much cheaper to produce in the long run with little or no distribution costs compared to traditional channels. So digital goods market spaces also provide relatively cheap and efficient channel for merchants who otherwise could not afford to reach customers on a global scale. Okay, for example, independent musicians and movie makers are finding tremendous opportunities for reaching new audiences through the internet, and they couldn't reach before. This is especially true on social networking sites and through viral marketing. Okay, so cost of producing, first unit almost entire cost of product actually. The marginal cost of producing second unit is about zero. Cost of delivery over the internet very low. Marketing costs remain the same. Pricing highly variable. So these industries with digital goods are undergoing revolutionary changes. Okay. Okay. Types of e-commerce. Types of e-commerce. E-commerce is divided into three major categories to make it easier to distinguish between the types of transaction that take place. Okay, business to consumer, the most visible one, business to business, that involve greatest ringgit or dollar amount of transaction, and consumer to consumer, the greater geographic reach. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at the e-commerce business model. Portal, e-tailer, content provider, transaction broker, market creator, service provider, and community provider. So portal, do you know what is portal? Okay. The business model, in this business model, so the e-commerce charge the advertisers for ad placement, collect referral fees, or charge for premium services. So these sites are much more than just simple search engine. Okay, they now include new headline, calendars, digital downloads such as music, book, shopping, maps. This is portal business model. And then next is e-tailer. So e-tailer provide a shopping channel 24/7 that's convenient and easy to use. So your site could be rather small, offering a limited range of goods, or it could be a huge size of goods. Okay, could be small, could be big. And then content provider business model. It offer a wide range of intellectual property content that users can purchase for use on digital devices such as smartphone, iPod, or e-book readers. Okay, your site can be candidate for podcast, audio, or video download. You can offer customers streaming service that provide a way for them to enjoy music or videos without downloading the content to their computing device. This is the content provider. Transaction broker process transaction for consumers, saving them time and money. Okay. And then market creator provide a platform that conveniently connects seller and buyer. Okay, create a market. Service provider business model offers services such as photo sharing, data backup, storage, or Web2 application that we have discussed in our chapter 7. Okay, and then the last one is community provider, social network. In this business model, it will create an environment in which people can communicate with one another, share common interests, upload videos and pictures, or buy and sell product. Okay, there are actually lots of example of each of these business model that you probably use all the time. Some of them overlap each other, and that's okay. So the idea is that you have to create a site that give people what they want, when they want it, and make it convenient and easy to use. The more difficult aspect of the business model you choose is how to generate revenue from it. Okay? Okay. Now let's look at e-commerce revenue model. Just now we look at business model. Now, how about the revenue model? Okay. You may have a really nice website that you have worked very hard to design and build for you to sell your product. But if you are in it as a business, somehow you have to create a viable revenue model that allow you to make money. Okay? To keep it going. Okay. So some of the ways that we can generate revenue is advertising revenue model. Charge advertisers the right to place ad on the site. Advertisement, okay? So this is the most widely used method of generating revenue. You'll be able to charge higher advertisement fees if you attract a large number of users or keep users on your site for any length of time, so you can charge. And then sales, okay, sales revenue model. How to get revenue from sales? Sell product, information or services directly to users. You will need a viable, secure micropayment system that processes high volume of very small monetary transaction. And then subscription revenue model. Charge an ongoing fee for content or services such as magazine and newspapers, okay, already do offline. You will need to provide content that users perceive as worth the cost and not readily available elsewhere, okay. And then freemium model. Freemium revenue model. How to do this? Provide basic content or services free, but charge a premium for special features, okay. The idea is to entice users to your site with freebies and then convert them to paying customer. Because so much content on the web has been free for so many years, it's difficult to get people to pay for what they think they should get without charge. Okay, next, transaction fee revenue model. Charge a fee for enabling or executing a transaction. So you don't have to physically own the service or content, rather you act as a middleman. The transaction only you involve. And the last one is affiliate revenue model. You receive a referral fee or percentage of sales each time you steer customers to affiliated sites. You affiliate, okay. Okay, now next part, social networking and the wisdom of crowd. People are very social beings, so it's not surprising to find they are using the internet to fulfill their need to connect with other people socially and professionally, okay. So social networking sites such as linkedin.com, Facebook, let you guys make new friends, okay, find new job for some people, exchange information easily and quickly with a larger circle of people than through any other medium, okay. Other sites allow users to engage in social shopping. You can do social shopping, okay. A twist on traditional trips to the mall with friends, so you can have social shopping. You don't have to go to the mall with your friends. Although some of these social site has personal danger, if misused, they fulfill the basic need for people to communicate with others, okay. Rather than looking at social networking site from a personal point of view, let's see how they present business opportunities and how companies are using them to improve their operation, okay. Social network, fastest growing area of e-commerce revenues. Social shopping site, wisdom of crowds. Crowdsourcing is large number of people can make better decision about topic and products than a single person, okay. Prediction market, peer-to-peer betting market on specific outcome, election, sales figures, design for new products, okay. Everything is online. Actually, the wisdom of crowd. What is the wisdom of crowd? It can make business make better decision, create new ways to market and advertise the product, find out how customers really feel about product and services. So the traditional method actually is the market research, okay, focus group. But with the wisdom of crowd, tapping into the mind of people on the web can give a company much better information, okay, upon which they can act. So you don't have to have the market survey. Only tapping into the minds, what are they stated at their social network. This one, hopefully you can understand, crowdsourcing and prediction market. Okay, let's move to the next part, e-commerce marketing. Social, mobile, and local. Okay, internet provide marketers with new ways of identifying and communicating with customers. Long tail marketing. Let's say you had a line of carpet that you purchase directly from the supplier at Nilai at a significant cost saving. Rather than spend a lot of money marketing the carpet to many of your friends, you can use the internet to focus on a small group of people that may be interested at your Nilai carpet. Okay, you will save money, customer get what they want, and everyone wins. This is the long tail marketing, ability to reach a large audience inexpensively. You don't have to go house to house, you only go by the e-commerce. And then behavioral targeting, tracking online behavior of individual on thousands of websites. For example, you frequently read whatever newspaper online, okay, and for example, the online newspaper looking for stories about what? About bowling tournament. It's tend to reason that you enjoy the game, so why not have online marketers send you advertisement for the bowling vacation in where? In UUM Golf Club, in UUM Golf Resort. Wouldn't you rather receive those advertisement than about for example, deep sea diving expedition? Okay, this e-commerce marketing can track your behavior and send the right advertisement to you. The next one, internet advertising formats. It includes search engine marketing, display ad, rich media, and also email. Okay, we move to the next part. Okay, this figure show you the website visitor tracking. So how e-commerce website have tools, okay, to track a shopper's every step through an online store. Close examination of customer behavior. This one is looking at the customer behavior. Okay, at a website selling women's clothing shows what the store might learn at each step and what action it could take to increase sale. Okay, from the click 1, click 2, click 3, click 4, click 5, and click 6. Okay, this one you can have a look by yourself. Okay, this one also illustrate to you what is website personalization. Okay, firm can create unique personalized web pages that display content or advertisement for product or services of special interest to individual users, improving the customer experience and creating additional value. Okay, you personalize the website to the customer. This figure show you how an advertising network works. Often the data are collected by advertising network rather than individual website. Okay, it's cheaper, easier, and less time consuming that way. Okay, looks network member firms. Okay, next, social e-commerce and social network marketing. Social e-commerce is based on idea of digital social graph, mapping of all significant online relationship. The purchases of one person influence others' purchases. Okay, for example, you buy from the Facebook, and then you can see the comment. So actually, your purchase influence others' purchases. 4 features of social e-commerce: driving growth, social sign-on, collaborative shopping, network notification, and social search, the recommendation. Okay, social media, the fastest growing media for branding and marketing. Social network marketing seeks to leverage individual influence over others in social graph. Target is a social network of people sharing interests and advice. For example, the Facebook like button. From the like button, you can count lah the like button. How many like button? Then you know lah. Okay, the preference of the product. And social network have huge audience. Okay, for example, 144 million US monthly visitors for the Facebook. Can you imagine in 1 month? Okay, now business to business e-commerce, new efficiencies and relationship. Before the internet, transactions between businesses were based on long-term relationship and geographic restriction. It was not practical or cost efficient to search out buyer or suppliers nationwide. So that's all changed. Okay, thanks to the new technology made available through the electronic data interchange and the internet. Electronic data interchange, or the EDI. You can read from the London book. Okay, the EDI processes allow companies to connect their information system to one another and make transaction flow seamlessly between the system. It's faster, cheaper, and less error. And then the internet is slowly replacing EDI, starting from EDI and then the internet. Okay, then internet become the preferred method of procurement between businesses. And then EDI system usually required proprietary system, where the internet provide an open standard, universally accepted method of exchanging data for process such as procurement and B2C commerce, business to customer. Okay, B2B e-commerce is reducing the buyer's cost by allowing them to shop around for the lowest prices. B2B, business to business e-commerce, the commercial transaction between firm, business to business. Complex, require considerable human intervention, consume significant resources. For example, here in US, $100 in administrative cost for each procurement purchase. The challenges for the B2B: changing existing system of procurement, implementing new internet B2B solution. Okay. I already introduced you the EDI. Okay, starting from the EDI and then move to the internet. This is the EDI looks like. Okay, companies use EDI to automate transaction for B2B e-commerce before this. Okay, for the continuous inventory replenishment, suppliers can automatically send data about shipment to purchasing firm. The purchasing firm can use EDI to provide production and inventory requirement and payment data to suppliers. Okay, between the supplier system and also the firm system. This is the EDI. And then we have the private industrial network. Private industrial network, okay? The private exchange. It's cheaper and easier, okay, by using the online private industrial network. That is also known as private exchange. For the buyer to find, okay, buyer want to find the cheapest prices and the seller to find new customers. Buyer want to find the cheapest prices and the seller want to find new customers. Neither buyers nor sellers are restricted to doing business with just one or two partners in a particular geographic area. Okay, large firm using extranet to link to its suppliers, distributors and other key business partners. So this private industrial network owned by buyer permit sharing of product design and development, marketing, production scheduling and inventory management, and also using unstructured communication by using graphic and also email. This one is private industrial network. Okay. This figure illustrates a private industrial network. Link a firm to its suppliers, distributors, and other key business partners for efficient supply chain management and other collaborative commerce activities. Okay. Net marketplaces or e-hub. The type of net marketplaces available for B2B e-commerce are divided between vertical market that serves specific industry and horizontal market that provide goods and services for various functions across all industries. Some sell direct good, okay, used in a production process. Other goods not directly involved in the production process are labeled as indirect good. Single market for many buyers and sellers. Industry owned or owned by independent intermediary, generate revenue from transaction fees. Other service use prices established through negotiation, auction, RFQ or fixed price. May focus on direct or indirect goods. Okay, maybe vertical or horizontal marketplaces. These are the characteristic of net marketplaces. Okay, online marketplace where multiple buyers can purchase from multiple sellers. The keyword is that, okay, multiple buyers can purchase from the multiple suppliers. Okay, now exchanges allow businesses to offer a broader range of services to other businesses. Okay, independently owned third-party net marketplaces connect thousands of suppliers and buyers for spot purchasing. Typically provide vertical market for direct goods for single industry such as food and electronic. Proliferated during early years of e-commerce. Many have failed. Okay, competitive bidding drove prices down and did not offer long-term relationship with buyers or services to make lowering prices worthwhile. Okay, the new trend, M-commerce. What is M-commerce? Mobile. Okay, mobile e-commerce. So M-commerce represent 10% of all e-commerce. Fastest growing from e-commerce. Okay, fastest growing form of e-commerce, especially popular in online travel industry. Main areas of growth: retail sales at top mobile 400 companies such as Amazon, Apple, and sales of digital content, music, TV and movies. Okay, these two are the m-commerce. Okay, the main areas of the growth are in these two areas: retail sales and also sales of digital content. This is the graph showing you the mobile e-commerce is the fastest growing type of B2C e-commerce, between business to customers. Okay, business want to sell their product and services to the customer. Okay, keep increasing. This one, the interactive session that we have in our book. Okay, we just ignore this. Okay, proceed with the next slide. Okay, location-based services and application. M-commerce extend the ubiquitous internet. Okay, can you still remember the characteristic of e-commerce? Okay, it extend the ubiquitous internet and computing to new height. No longer does a business have to wait for customers to find it. Okay, it can go out and find new customers quickly and easily. As you wander through down top shop or the mall, a business will know you are near and send a message to your mobile computing device detailing lunch specials. How good this is. Although many of the services are available only in some location, for example in US, okay, okay, foreign countries also are fully embracing the technology to provide the following benefits. Because the location-based service is perhaps one of the most interesting growth areas in m-commerce. There are several leaders in this technology. For example, the Foursquare lah. I think the most familiar one is the Foursquare. Okay, users track their friends' location using geosocial services and earn points and badges for responding to special deal from businesses they check in with through geo-advertising services. And then business offer customers the special deal in an effort to boost sale from immediate promotion. Geo-information services provide mobile users instant on-the-spot updates on housing prices, example, if they are shopping for a new home, museum pieces if they are in the museum, or whatever activity that you are involving in, they will give you the information. So other mobile commerce services are mobile banking, mobile display advertising, and also the coupon service. Okay, so the growing popularity of m-commerce is causing businesses to develop new services and applications that extend to reach to customers. Building an e-commerce presence. All of us have probably used lots of websites through time, ranging varies from portal to e-tailer to content providers. Okay, some of them are easy to use and others might be not easy to use. Have you ever thought about what goes into making a successful e-commerce website? There's a lot more to it than just pounding the keyboard. First, you must have a very clear understanding of your business objective, and then you must choose the appropriate technology that will help you achieve those objectives for you to develop the e-commerce, okay, for your organization. So most important management challenges in building the e-commerce is to develop the clear understanding of business objective, knowing how to choose the right technology to achieve those objectives. And then to develop an e-commerce presence map, which have 4 areas: the websites, the email, social media, and the offline media. How to develop all this in one application. And then develop a timeline. Develop a timeline that is milestone, breaking a project into discrete phases. Adequately planning your e-commerce activities and making the right decision before you jump into the project will save you time. Okay, make your life easy, save your money. At the very minimum, you should develop a timeline with specific milestone throughout the plan. That way you will know if you are on the track or need to restructure your plan to have the e-commerce. Because of course you have the brick and mortar model, and then you want to change to the e-commerce, so you need to have a proper milestone so that your business will move smoothly lah. Even you have some innovation, you want to change to the new business model, but your business at the very good mode. Okay, so actually developing a successful e-commerce site requires managers of the organization to develop a clear understanding of their business objective, have to choose the right technology to achieve the objective listed. Okay, and the decision need to make about the site design and social information policies. Okay, this is related to the presence map. And the managers also must decide whether some or all of the building and hosting will take place in-house or be outsourced. If you have the R&D, if you have the IT department, then maybe you can develop this e-commerce in-house. Or if you don't have the expertise, you have to outsource. Okay, most of all, the company must adequately budget for all necessary components of an e-commerce site. Okay, this is the e-commerce presence map. Okay, what you want to have, type of presence in your e-commerce site. Okay, this one is the e-commerce present timeline, the milestone. Okay, there are several phases that you need to go through, starting from the planning, website development, web implementation, social media plan, social media implementation, and mobile plan. Okay, this is based on your previous map. Okay.